Hey everybody, it's Professor Williams, and I'm going to walk you through a cross-tabulation table that has row and column percentages. Alright, so I have information from a consumer survey with 50 respondents, and they were asked their cola preference, whether or not they'd purchased, and their sweetness. And so we're going to create a cross-tab table with brand and sweetness preference as our two variables. So the first thing I'm going to do is I've got to get my observed, which are my counts. So that's every time I see Coca not so sweet, I count those up and then I populate all of my observed. So the easiest way to do this is I have my data over here, and I'm just going to highlight it, and then I'm coming up to the data item on my menu, and I'm going to get the big sort, right? Not the little A to Z. And I wanted to sort it two ways. First, I have my data has headers, and I'm going to say I want to sort it by cola first. I want to add a level, and then within the cola, I want it sorted by sweetness. And I'm going to say OK. So what you'll see is I have all of my Coca together, and it's arranged by level of sweetness. And I'm just doing this because it's easier to get my counts. So I'm going to start with Coca, not so sweet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. For sweet, I have 1, 2, 3. I have 5. Very sweet, 3, 6. I have 7 of those. And now I'm going down to Rolla. Not so sweet is 6. Sweet. Ooh, a lot of sweet people here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 12 there. And then I need very sweet, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of them. Okay. So those are my counts. So now I'm going to get my row and column totals. So my row total is simply going to be the sum of all three of these. And my row total here is going to be the sum of all my Rolla drinkers. And hopefully 27 and 23 is 50, so I got them all. Now I need the column total. So that's going to be Coca plus my Rolla. And I'm just going to drag that formula over. All right. So I have 17 in the not so sweet, 17 in the sweet, 16 in the very sweet. Now I'm going to work on percentage of row. And what percentage of row is saying is what percentage is Coca and not so sweet of the total of 23. So I'm going to get that by simply taking the 11 divided by the 23. Here I'll take the 5 divided by the 23, equals 5 divided by the 23, enter, and here is going to be the 7 out of the 23. And so the total of that row should be 100%. And now I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to take the 6 divided by the 27. I'm going to take the 12 divided by the 27. Yes, there are some quicker ways to do these formulas, but I'm doing it the lazy person's way today. And then I'm going to total those to make sure those add up to 100. And so now I'm going to do my totals. So it's going to be equals the 17 divided by the total of 50. I know that's the same. Equals 17 divided by 50. And then equals 16 divided by 50. And that should also sum to 100. All right, so that's the percentage of rows. Now I'm going to look at percentage of column. So now I want to know what percentage is the 11 that said coca and not so sweet. What percentage is it of the total of that column? And the total of that column is 17. So I'm going to take the 11 divided by the 17. I'm going to take the 5 divided by this 17. And here I'm going to take the 7 and divide it by this 16. And here I'm going to take the total of 23. I'm going to divide it by the total in that column of 50. We'll do the same thing for this one, where we're simply taking our counts divided by our row totals. So I have count divided by column total equals count divided by column total, and then equals count divided by column total. All right, so now the last thing I need is percentage of total. Well, I had 50 people total, so here I need to know what percentage is 11 out of the 50. Here I have the percentage that 5 is of the 50. Here I have the 7 out of the 50. And here I have the 23 out of the 50. Do this row real quick. I want the observed out of the total. Here I want observed divided by the total. Here I want observed divided by the total. And here I want my total in that cell divided by my total. So this one is always weird, this percentage of column for total, because it's the percentage of the column divided by the column. So all of these will always be 100%. And that's simply because I'm dividing the column total by the column total. Now for this last piece, I need what percentage is this of the total of 50. So the 17 divided by the 50. Here it's this 17 divided by the 50. Here it's this 16 divided by the 50. And guess what? Here it's the 50 divided by the 50. And so that's 100%. You have a great day, and thanks for watching.